Check out FIFA Coins online for great deals on Ultimate Team coins. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and I am back for episode number 12 of Mission Manchester. So we're going to start off this episode by jumping into our watch list, and you can see that we have a whole load of Von Bergen and Akiza centre-back players that are very, very good, even though they are non-rare, that we've picked up for 300 coins each in random formations, selling on the 4 at the back formations for slightly more than the 3 and 5 at the back formations, unless of course it's a 3-5-2 formation, and then we'll sell it for slightly more. Anyway, we've got a lot of coins left over. We have 16,000, so we're getting a bit of a coin stack together. Obviously, there's some expensive players down the line that we're going to need to pick up. So I went and did some more trading, spent everything down to 2,000 coins. You saw there a Valencia I picked up for 950 coins. We're going to sell him on for 2,000. There was then another card, I missed who it was. Oh, it was Turan, the 86 rated version of him. Picked that up for about, I think about 1,500, selling it on for 2,300. Here's a very good card here. Managed to pick up this centre mid 433 Mavuba for 800 coins. Now the lowest buy now on the market was about 5,500 in this formation for a centre mid version of him, so I took full advantage of that and put it up for 4,000. Gonna make about 3,000 coins if we manage to sell it on. You can also see there was a couple more, but if you want to go and see what exactly I bought and how much I put them up for, you will have to go back and check it, because they were going way too fast for me to even comprehend talking about them all. Anyway, this is what the team is looking like at the start of the episode. Obviously, we do have a left mid in Ashley Young, but we're using Giggs out there at the moment just for fitness. There is a whole bunch of very good players going on, and our attack is looking very strong at the moment. We are using Shinji Kagawa up front, the centre forward version of him, for fitness to get Welbeck up to 99 fitness at the moment. Anyway, jump into our first game. You can see we come up against a 4-1-2-1-2, and I was pretty happy. The only person that I have any worries about is Aguero. The rest are all bronze, and he has, I think, what was that? A non-rare gold in goal as well. So not the best team, but he did manage to take the lead early on. Some good play from him and some bad defending on my part gave him the lead, but it wasn't long before we found ourselves on level terms. Bit of a tramp, but when you're 1-0 down, especially in Division 1, you're going to do whatever it takes to get back in the lead. No idea why he took me down here. There was really no need for him to come across for that tackle. I was going wide of goal. In fact, I pushed it way too far ahead. I wasn't going to catch it. By the time I had, it would have basically eliminated any chance that I had of getting in on goal. So for him to come and take me out was a bit stupid. Did give me the lead as Hernandez slots this penalty away nicely. 27 minute in, and we are 2-1 up. Now it wasn't long before we found our way through again, cleverly this time, a simple scuffed P-roller going into the bottom left hand of the goal, and we really just kept on pushing the pressure on. And you can see there that corner coming off the bar and dropping to Hernandez, who is a real predator when it comes to balls in the 6-yard box. He will get into a lot of them and score a heck of a lot of goals, and you can see there that we end up getting a rage quit out of this guy. 4-1 the final score. So a good way to start off the episode. You can see we're doing very well in Division 1, having won all our games so far. 3 games in, 3 wins, meaning we have 9 points. Only one more win to get that promotion, or not promotion, just not get relegated, I guess. Anyway, we managed to sell some of our players. You can see there Santi Cazorla, one of the ones I bought for 2,500. He went for 3,500. Managed to sell that Valencia on for 2,000 when we picked him up for 950. Had to go and relist the other non-rare players as I'd left them up and they hadn't sold. Dropped them down a bit of price, I think. Anyway, we go off and make a signing. Now, you guys have been asking for this guy for quite a while, and you can see that there's a bit of opportune trading here. Most of them were listed up for 4,000. The King, very, very nice silver player, obviously Man United. He has 90 pace, I believe, and is very, very lightning quick, and he's an excellent player, I won't lie. They were all up for 4,000 coins, and I saw one for 2,600 in a 5-2-2-1. Now, that wouldn't actually get me an orange formation box in my as a striker, so it wouldn't manage to get him onto 9 chemistry, but there was a 4-3-1-2 version for 3,600, so that was still below the average by now. So we bought both of them, stuck the 2,500 coin one back up for about 3,900, kept the 4-3-1-2, popped into our club, and then we are going to be using it to rotate the 2 strikers, as obviously we have Welbeck and Hernandez. We've got Kagawa covering for them, but he's not a very good striker. He's better suited at cam, so it does mean that we will be putting King in as the rotatory player, the rotatory, if that's even a word, for both Hernandez and Welbeck. and when they have not got the fitness, he will be put into the squad. As at the moment, Welbeck still hasn't got enough fitness, so we're going to put him in. You can see that he does get full chemistry, and it made me realise that I could actually get rid of our centre forward Kagawa, go buy a centre attacking mid version of him, and then play him in the position that he's intended to be played, and that is the centre attacking mid role. So a nice bit of that worked out really well for us, really. Kagawa is going to be our first choice centre attacking mid. It's really sad to see Welbeck go, because he has been with us pretty much since the first episode, and he has been absolutely phenomenal. I would definitely recommend him. If you can't afford Kagawa, get Cleverly. He is excellent. He really is a shame that we are going to have to say goodbye to him, although I'm sure we will see him in future episodes, as we will be using him as our first choice rotator for Kagawa, and maybe some of the left mids and right mids, depending on whether they need fitness as well. But you can see here we're going to go into another game, and we come up against a 4-3-1-2. Barclays Premier League team, but Fabregas just slotted in the middle. Rooney playing at centre mid, wouldn't recommend that, but he does have a very strong attack in Podolski and Suarez, and I think that was Torres as well. But this guy, he just didn't know what he was doing. I don't think he realised what was going to come at him. I don't know how he's even in Division 1, because he was absolutely shocking. In fact, I can't talk over all the goals, commentate them all, because there are just so many of them. You see there that Hernandez, I think, gets 2 early on. It wasn't long before King managed to get a debut goal. Very nice work from him. Not the best of goals, but he does manage to get on the score sheet a couple more times before the end of the episode, so good work by him. Ashley Young thought he'd take a pot from range, but didn't manage to score. But King was there to apply the finish after his defender accidentally heads it out to me. I thought initially it was offside because I had headed it down to King, but it was his defender that got the last touch, so we were not in the wrong. Anyway, the domination just continued. Kagawa managing to get us a goal just after half time to make it 5-0. Young getting the 6th there, you can see smashing that one into the top right hand corner of the goal, so nice work by Young. We then see King going through on goal, and a wonderful finish by him to get his hat-trick on his debut, which is a great performance from him. Such a young player. He's even silver, he's only 65 rated, he has 90 pace, said it already, but that is a massive thing for him. See there, Young getting on the score sheet again. I mean, obviously not put off by his bad miss at the start. Well, it wasn't really a bad miss, hitting the crossbar from pretty much the halfway line, but he wasn't put off by it. He managed to get a couple for himself. King there getting his 4th. Can see here that we finish off the scoring, as the crowd was definitely screaming for 10 goals, as Kagawa goes through on goal and slots it past the keeper. So good work from the team. 10 goals, a lot of goals, and I hope you guys are enjoying these high scoring matches. I wouldn't expect them to continue for too long. I haven't really had this sort of run of luck in Division 1 for my main account, so I don't know what's happening on the second account for the Mission Manchester. Anyway, you saw that we are now definitely going to be staying in Division 1 until next season. We are only, I think, 3 wins away from basically winning the whole thing, and that'll be really nice. A free pack and a whole load of coins. So there wasn't much to do in the arena. You'll have to wait until next time to see what happened with all our trading, but we immediately go into our next game. And we come up against a 3-4-3, and they're always dodgy, the 3-4-3, but he has some strong defenders at the back. Now, I thought this was going to go in. Still don't know how it didn't go in. It was perfectly lined up, perfect power, but we managed to get the goal anyway. Ramirez there just donkeying it into the back of his own net. So a nice way to take the lead, pretty funny. King having the initial run, and you can see here that we get another penalty. Hernandez here to step up again. Will he finish it? This guy moving left and right. I took my time over it. It does sometimes put off the other player if you take your time. And you can see there we just simply smash it down the middle, over the top of the keeper no chance. And we take the lead even further on, 2-0. And we are looking good for our lead at this point. And you can see Raphael with amazing strength here. Look at the players he's got on him. It's Vermaelen and David Luiz, and he pushes both of them off. In fact, I think it might have been Kabul and David Luiz. Pushes them both off, goes through on goal, manages to get a shot off, doesn't go in though, but Hernandez there again, being the goal poacher he is, and finishing it off. And you can see here we get a final goal in the 90th minute through Cleverly, who has been brought on to cover for Kagawa, who has had fitness issues in this game. So there you can see another beautiful win, 4-0 to us. He did get his player sent off, but it wasn't until the last minute, so I didn't think it was worth showing. So there you go, 4-0. We are now only 2 wins away from Division 1 in our first attempt, which is an amazing accomplishment. If we manage to win Division 1 in our first game or first try, that would be great. I mean, we've got 5 games, only need to win 2 of them, so looking very positive. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Please drop it a like, that would be really appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.